All right, guys, this is going to be a shorter trade recap for me. Ended up taking a loss today. Wasn't my best day. Ended up taking two trades. So I blew some funded accounts. So I'm going to have to get my allocation back. To be honest with y'all, I didn't even want to make this video. It's been kind of a tough start to the week because I've been doing so well. I've been making like well over five figures every single month. I'm up 16,000 for this month. But I just had a crash out day and I just need to reset and get back into it. So I'm going to start the rest of this week. I'm going to try to get back a lot of my funding and get back in a position to make $100,000. That was my goal. I want to make a six-figure month, and I think I was putting too much pressure on myself to achieve that this month. Like I was putting a time frame on it. I just need to let it happen naturally and just continue to follow my system, add more accounts, and go from there. So I'm going to try to get now that I blew some accounts, I'm gonna try to get I think the 100K Alpha Advanced accounts. I've never bought more than 50Ks. I kind of want to try give myself a little more buffer so then I can risk more on top of there and try to go for their 15K payouts. I think I'm gonna buy three 100Ks and I'm gonna take my time with those because it's gonna be more expensive. So I'm just gonna try to take this whole week and pass those. So that's my play, and then I'm gonna pick up some Tradeify accounts, the select accounts, and then might also try to get my funded future accounts back. So that's the plan. That's what I'm thinking. I still have all my Apex accounts, which is nice. So I still have 20 accounts there. So we're still doing good there. And then obviously, I have my live account. So that's what I have. Let me show you the trade I took today. So we swept these 15-minute highs and we tapped into this bearish fair value gap. And so I went down to the 1 minute. And the reason this trade is bad, in my opinion, I shouldn't have taken it, is because, and I just revenge traded after this and ended up taking a loss. But it's because, I'll show y'all both trades. It's because it's early in the market open. And I try to, 940 is when I like entering. And I ended up entering, I did enter at 940. And I saw we swept this. We had this big move down. We came up, tapped this, got a close. Like I entered after the 50% and we got a close here. So that's when I entered. I should have waited. What I should have done is waited for price to break structure to the upside and then possibly break structure back down. And if that didn't happen, I shouldn't have taken a trade because I wanted these stops were right here. I wanted these lows here. So like a 1-to-1, I wanted these London lows and then possibly even lower. Like I wanted these and then possibly lower targets. But obviously, got rents. The trade I should have taken, I should have swapped my bias. Like if I waited to see if that break of structure happened, once I saw we inverse this, that would have been like, okay, we're not going lower. I could have entered here, stops at this low, targets here would have been the better trade at these highs here. That would have been the trade I should have took. Or waited, we take out that, wait for break, and then go, and then wait for retrace, if anything, and then take a break of structure lower. Or just enter off this break here with stops here, targets here, which that would have played out too as well. So those were two trades I took. Instead, I was stupid and I took this prematurely, thinking we were breaking here and targets were all the way down here. And got rent, stat news, and then it ripped and trade played out. So overall, choppy day, but I could have won today. Like it was choppy day, but like today was still a very solid trading day. I just was entering prematurely. I might be done entering off like respective fair value gaps because I've seen to just get rents on those. Like here, bang, we got the break. I'm waiting for a better entry. Honestly, if it doesn't just instantly go to my TP, like I probably shouldn't be taking this. If anything, I should just be taking the inverse just for it to go lower. Like I might be done taking retraces unless it's like if I do take a retrace, I need to wait for like 5 minute, look like should have waited for this 5-minute equilibrium, like OTE, and then wait for, break a structure, stops here, targets, here, and then lower here. Would have been ideal. That would have been the trade of the day. But, that's hindsight trading. It already happened, already took a loss. So just want to be open and honest with y'all. I want to track my trading journey. I don't want to show y'all false information. Also, I calculated for this year how much I've spent on funding accounts. I spent $7,000, and so far I've made 97, which is absolutely insane. All glory to God. This today was a wisdom, was a lesson, was to make me realize that I need to be disciplined, or, I'm not going to be able to make money. So from here on out, going to lock it back in, going to settle back down, but I'm not going to let this day make me think I don't know how to trade. I'm not going to let this day make me do anything differently than I already do. I'm going to trust my system, trust the process. Today was just a loss in the system, and I end up over trading. So I should have just got off and had all my accounts, but instead I kept trading. So play for the rest of this week is to get those Alpha Future accounts, those advanced accounts, max allocation with Tradeify, and possibly also get max allocated with my funded futures. If I can get those three, and I might also do the Top Step as well. So I might do those 4 and re-get allocated with all those. But I'm going to make that decision tomorrow and see kind of what's going on and what I'm thinking. But for right now, that's what I'm thinking. Thank y'all for watching this video. I post these every single day, post them after every market open. And yeah, going to continue getting better, continue improving. Trading's a long game. Today was just an L. I got to accept it and move on. Thank y'all for watching this video. Sorry for the low energy, low crack. I went and worked out. I'm tired, but yeah, a little defeated after today, but we're going to get back after it, and we're going to lock back in. And by the end of this month, I'm not even going to remember this day. Stay disciplined, stay true to your system, and continue working hard.